Hey, Sagittarius, intuitive soul coach here with your December 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome, Sag. It looks like some of you may be crunched for time. I'm getting deadlines. They're showing me a finish line here, but I feel like you're racing to get to this finish line. So that means that there could be some deadlines that you're meeting before we roll into 2024. For others of you, maybe you feel like time is running out in a sense. I'm getting that you could be scrambling to look for maybe new benefits, new insurance. This could be interviews. You don't want to miss some sort of process. There could be paperwork or contracts that you need to submit by a certain date. So I am getting here that there's some sort of crunch time. This can also pertain to maybe travel as well. So some of you, you're maybe going to book some last minute travel plans or a last minute holiday event if you celebrate the holidays. So I feel like there's something that could come in last minute, but it's actually going to pay out. So you also have insurance showing up, which we just talked about. So some of you could be looking into insurance, different agents or different packages here. Some of you may also be getting some sort of insurance claim. Maybe that's part of the deadline, because I feel like there could be money owed or back pay, something of that nature. Now, your first card out here does talk about the heart. So this can be about emotional spending for some of you. For others of you, this does have to do with joint finances or creating financial income by doing what you love. Some of you are guides, your counselors, your therapists, coaches, mentors, spiritual gurus in a sense. This is about you doing what you love, regardless of what that is. It's about you putting your heart and soul into it. And for a lot of you, if you're not in that position, you're making big changes in your world to do so. I also sense that some of you are saving up for something that you love, or something that is weighing heavy on your heart. Maybe it's for a car, or for a home, or for a trip or a vacation. So I feel like you're saving up here, but make sure that you're paying attention to your spending, because sometimes we tend to emotional spend just like we can emotional eat. We tend to maybe indulge a little bit more than we would have liked, or we spend a little bit more even if we don't have it. So just be mindful of that. Even though this is showing up in your past position, I feel like this more has to do with you being fully supported to your heart and your life's purpose here. When it comes to career, it's important that you have a job that you enjoy, that is continually stimulating you, that you're able to learn, grow, and evolve, and that your heart's in it to win it here. So the heart showing up. Now, Sag, your main energy for the month of December, your present energy, is the nugget. There could be some small increases here, whether it shows up in the form of a bonus. There could be some sort of a win, maybe through a holiday party. I'm getting raffle. Some of you, there could be a raffle. Maybe you win something here. If you put your name or in a drawing, there is some sort of winning being done, because they're showing me like ding, ding, ding. So I feel like you are winning. There's a prize. There could be something that shows up that is an increase to your life. It's important. It doesn't have to just be money. For some of you, it may be. But this is valuable information. It could be getting honest about what your heart's desires are. This can also be a fresh start, because again, I am getting and sensing that deadline energy. So it's like, okay, the end of the year rolling up. What do I need to do to make these big changes? So 2024, you can implement a lot of new beginnings and get into a place of alignment where you feel financially sound, because you have the anchor card. So you're working through a lot of money blocks at this time, Sag. You're working on getting yourself in a way unstuck, whether this is unstuck within your own beliefs, limiting beliefs, patterns, habits. I also get here, okay, boredom. laziness or apathy. Now, not calling anyone out here, but some of you could be feeling that way when it comes to what it is that you do. It just doesn't feel inspiring to you. If that's the case, you're making big changes and you're getting honest, because this is about, steady work, building up your career based on, things that you desire, things that you feel passionate about, things that make a difference in your life and the lives around you. Because again, in the near future, I do feel like there's stability, but there could be travel showing up for you. This could be water related. Some of you may be wanting to travel more, save up for a home by the beach or by a lake. This can be about you being financially sound, which means you are staying in a position that you love versus feeling stuck in the blockages around you when it comes to your career, finances, and wealth. So I like the anchor showing up with the surrounding cards here, because you are getting yourself out of a pickle in a way, or out of some sort of rut or stagnancy. And what you don't see coming is the award. This is about winning money. Like I said, some sort of raffle or a payout, payoff. This could be recognized or recognition for your work, for your skills, for your gifts, for your heart as well, because your heart's in it. And when your heart is in what it is that you do, other people recognize that. They recognize your authenticity. They recognize that you're in it for all the right reasons. And so that's what I see being noticed here. This can be fame for some of you Sagittarians out there. If you are influencers, maybe you are writers, bloggers, podcasters, if you are creators of any sort here and you're looking to get your work or your services highlighted, this is showing up for you in 2024. You may not see it coming. You may not exactly know when, but I feel like it happens kind of out of the blue. And I'll tell you here, Spirit's giving me first quarter. So it could be the first quarter of 2024. This is professional work as well. Fame, fortune, advancement, payoffs, payouts. I like this coming in. I'm getting M energy as well. Could be March, could be May. Now, some of you are entrepreneurs, or you may be contemplating leaving the corporate world and going off and doing your own thing. For others of you, I feel like you're strategizing with a professional. This could be maybe a tax professional, or you are looking online. Maybe you're looking up, I think there's a person that I really enjoy. I think his name is Mark Kohler on YouTube, and he has a lot of really informative videos around business, entrepreneurs, taxes, loopholes, savings, things of that nature. So I do feel like some of you are doing research, or you are discovering more about what you do not know that can help you bring in more money or save more money, something of that nature when it comes to business. I also see that there could be some classes that you're deciding to take, or there could be a book that you're reading, or again, a video that you watch that really is very informative, and it gives you, that honest, valuable information that you've been looking for or seeking. Now, you have growth potential here. I love this for you, because we all want to grow, right? And growth, in a way, it's actually inevitable. Even though sometimes we say, well, that person's not growing, or that business hasn't grown. There's always growth, even through the setbacks, even through the challenges. And that's when the growth happens a lot more actually. So there's growth here that has the potential to really bloom, blossom. Some of you could even be saving for maybe children funds, colleges. I am getting some of you looking into retirement, possibly looking into like pension plans. Again, insurance. We have insurance coming up here. You may have an unexpected income, or there's a bill that maybe you've had to pay, maybe due to medical or medical leave, or vet expense, something of that nature. You can see the stethoscope there. It may even have to do with a vehicle, but double check, because there could be some sort of benefits that cover it, or if you're switching and that's something you utilize a lot, maybe it's like prescription medication or something. I mean, I don't see you taking that, but there's something, maybe it's coaching, or therapy that your benefits may cover if you have them as well. So some of you are definitely looking into some sort of employee benefits here, whether it's flexibility with your time, whether it's health insurance, paid vacations, pension plans, achievement and awards. And actually look at that in the upper corner here, and it's almost like it's going off of the card. So you can't quite see it coming into your energy field. It's the exact same award and cup as you see here. So how beautiful for you. And that says here, achievement and awards. So literally same information coming in. There could be something with write-offs, tax write-offs. So make sure you're utilizing all that you can if you're an entrepreneur here when it comes to maybe foods, expenses, travel, timing, mileage I'm hearing as well. So you know what to do. I feel like you're learning more about this growth. Now you have micromanage. If you are in a position where you feel stuck, like someone is over your shoulder, they're micromanaging you, or maybe you at times are fine tuning your work so much where you're kind of being an over perfectionist. That can happen whether you are a business owner or it's someone else leaning over your shoulder, and that can cause a lot of stress, anxiety, and it can cause your blood pressure to really spike. So you want to pay attention to that because it's just not worth it. Finding ways to reduce any anxiety or people who micromanage. You have insurance coming up twice here. So there is something here. I feel like you're going to be insured. This may have to do with travel insurance as well, or vehicle insurance. Some of you may be shopping around. Some of you, there may have been an increase with that unexpected expense when it comes to insurance as well. So get second opinions or shop around, or maybe that's just, part of what's happening everywhere. Inflation, insurance rising. But I do feel for a lot of you, there's something that you are going to grow with this as well. So it's going to be kind of like a wash. All right, let's dive into this energy here, Sag. I feel like a lot of you are on your A game. Like you know what's happening. You know what you need to do. You may know how to get there. Let's see, wrong deck. And even if it feels a little bit cloudy, you have that inner knowing. And I'm getting that here for you where it's really shining quite bright for you. You're getting yourself out of something that you're closing a cycle on. You have the world showing up crossed by the 5 of Cups. So you could be healing financial setbacks. You could be healing from a situation that may have been toxic for you. We're just going to pull all the cards out here. I do feel that some of you, you've learned all that you could learn in a situation. Some of you are even heading towards maybe retirement. Okay, for others of you, there's a business opportunity for you to take. This is a really good time to trust in the divine, trust in yourself. There's big awards here, and there could even be some sort of a certification or a degree. I'm getting here advancement in that way. Let's see here. Ooh, yeah. A lot of 2s, so there's going to be some choices here for you, Sag. Queen of Coins, you're definitely getting into your power and your final outcome. Okay, I don't mind seeing this because a lot of you are transitioning into bigger and better. So your overall energy here is the world. This is about completion here. Why? Because it's felt in a way for some of you a little bit hollow. Hollow completion. Like, what's the next step? I'm ready for this new journey here. I'm ready to head towards more of what your heart desires here, more of a job that you love. Some of you may even be seeing a coach, a mentor yourself. Maybe this is a business coach, or you may be talking to, a therapist as well about some of the things going on. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You need to get that off your chest, and there could be wise counsel. I do get wise counsel here for you. There's definitely an ending of a cycle. I do feel for some of you, this could be leaving a situation behind because maybe there's too much micromanaging. Maybe there was toxicity. This could be traveling the world. This can be global energy. For some of you, you're reaching people on a broader scale, a broader spectrum, and that may be part of that fame that we see with the award. Some of you are getting recognized. Your work is getting noticed. You could even be moving or traveling or working with people in different countries, different continents even. So the world is a big open door, basically. There is a sense of completion, but now it's like, what's next? What's the next phase or step into 2024? And I feel like there's a lot happening here for you where you're disconnecting from things that work and you're heading into almost the unknown, but you're trusting that knowing because they keep giving that to me here. Now, the challenge for you is to heal some of the loss, the disappointment, rejection, maybe betrayal for some of you. But the Five of Cups in reverse, I actually like to see this because I feel like you've allowed yourself to feel a little bit disappointed. You've allowed yourself to maybe mourn or just feel a little bit of disappointment, regret, loss. Something may have happened in your personal life as well that you had to heal from in order to kind of move forward in your career. You may have been taking care. I'm getting a message here, and this is only for those of you that this has already happened. There could have been a loss in the family. Maybe it was through death, physical loss for others of you. Maybe it was a family member was unemployed. For others of you, you had to take care of family because I'm getting like caregiving or some sort of personal situation that may have set you back, maybe a health issue or concern, but definitely left you feeling out of sorts within your emotions. It may have been emotionally taxing and you're healing from that loss here. And it's still showing up in the energy. So it's still something that, it's like there's still remnants of it. Just like with this wine being spilt here, it's like there's still that wine remnants at the bottom of the glass. But what this month is all about is cleaning that glass up. It's putting it in the dishwasher. It's getting a good scrub so you know that there's no more remnants, that you can fill it with, sparkling water. You can fill it with something that is more suitable to your needs. Now, what's below you here, Sag? You have the Ace of Cups. It is in reverse. So it's in your energy regardless of what polarity it is showing up in. And it is showing up in the lower polarity, lower vibration. So it can be about emotional introspection, taking a step back. That's why you have the heart here. Because something was very dissatisfying. I feel like it went against your morals. It went against your heart. Or you just, again, the heart wasn't in it for a lot of you. And now you've come to this point where there is an emotional readiness with you to move forward. For some of you, I feel like your heart was in it here, but it wasn't going anywhere. Or someone may have been jeopardizing or sabotaging, telling you, no, you're not going to make money off that, or you have to focus on this. I feel like someone took a lot of your emotional strength kind of from you, or a situation took a lot of that emotional strength and you just didn't have enough to put into what it is that you love. And with this showing up here, you're ready. You're moving into this new paradigm, this new shift, because what's right above you here is the Two of Cups. Even though it's in reverse, it's a good sign saying that you're now well aware of the things that you want in your life, the things that you are ready to part ways with. So there is this balancing act. They're showing me the pendulum swinging back and forth here. So you've had to kind of go back and forth with some choices, with some decisions here. You've had to reflect, because this is the card here with the Two of Cups of reflection. Do I want to be partnered up with this company, with this client, with this job, with this, energy? Or do I want to shift into something that aligns more with what my heart wants? So Ace of Cups and Two of Cups below you and above you is a good sign. Even though they are in the reverse, this energy helps get you in a way unstuck. And in the recent past, you have the Five of Swords in reverse. A lot of conflict, mental conflict, maybe conflict between you and others. I am getting toxicity, manipulation. It just feels very limiting in this energy. And we don't want to be limiting in any area of our lives. So you want to be, limitless. You want to fly. And there was a situation here that may have felt like it was holding you back. And someone may have been very ruthless you tried to compromise your energy, but it became too much. And that may be what the micromanaging was all about for you. Because in the recent past, with the Five of Swords, there's a lot of, choosing your battles. There's a lot of resentment or just feeling, again, back and forth. Not feeling good enough, not feeling like your work's good enough. This can be your thoughts. I do feel for some of you, this could be another person though, especially because you have the Two of Cups in reverse above you. So it could be a company, another person, a situation. Someone may be jealous of your skills as well, but it's not worth your mental health. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. It's not worth your mental health. And some of you may have taken a step back and maybe even went into a new position that may have paid a little bit lower, but it's worth it. And you'll continue to build yourself up. There's growth there as well. Even if you feel like you've had to take a back step and pay, or even if you had to disengage from something or you've lost some money, cut the loss here. Cut the cord. Or, take some sort of loss and move forward, because you'll replenish on all levels, not just financially, but on a heart level here. So what's coming in the near future? You're doing a lot of reassessing here. Two of Coins in reverse, as well as reassessing your priorities here. And it's important to do so because you are at a major crossroads. Sagittarius, do I stay? Do I leave? Do I move forward in this direction or that direction? Right? Do I open a business or do I hold back? Do I retire or do I stay working? Do I buy that property that I could put my business in, or, do I work from home? So there's a lot of questionings going on here for you, but this is good because this is what's getting you unstuck by being able to disengage and understand and realize what path you truly aspire to be on here. So I like to see this in reverse. The message is about not taking on too much and not feeling like the financial distress is overpowering you, because when you get into that energy, then it seems like we're spinning our tires. If you've ever got stuck, right? If you've ever went mud bogging or four-wheeling and you got stuck and it just tire is way deep down there and it keeps spinning and spinning, that's kind of what happens when you get into that belief of, not enough mentality, or broke, right? I'm broke. I don't have enough. This is faltering. I'm not going to survive. I'm going to end up homeless. I'm going to, we spiral and we stay in that energy of fear, and it's difficult. But remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. If any of those things ever come up as your reality, deal with it right then and there the best that you can. Okay? Because a lot of this is just thoughts that are taking over. And that's what causes you at times to be stuck. So reassess, because there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, and you're not alone. Spirit is here to help you. You have support. I'm getting here, there is some sort of aid or financial advice, financial assistance. There's something that can help you out if you're feeling stuck, but it's important to move forward here. Now, how are you feeling? Four of Cups. You feel like you've regretted a hell of a lot of your time on a situation or on towards something that may have not grown or taken shape the way that you thought. Some of you are comparing, and we don't want to compare apples to oranges because it's two different fruits, right? We don't want to compare someone else's success to ours. We don't want to get into that mindset of, again, comparing, because that's what keeps our tires spinning, and that's what keeps us held in that frequency that we really don't want to be on. It's not necessarily the frequency of abundance. So when the Four of Cups shows up in reverse, it's important to reach out, because remember earlier we talked about maybe a little bit of boredom, frustration, or feeling impatient, maybe even lack of inspiration when it comes to the heart. You're getting out of that. That's why you're reassessing here. So if you've been in that energy of maybe, I feel some of you, this is comparing choices. It's comparing decisions, and that's okay. We do need to weigh up, right, the pros and cons, or, what is best for us, but try not to overthink things and try to feel into those things. What makes me feel good? What do I need to do? What is my body trying to tell me at this time? So if you're comparing anything, compare it to how you're feeling versus, what maybe your mind or your head is trying to talk you out of here. What's going on in the environment, Sagittarius? Queen of Coins. You want peaceful abundance. I mean, this is actually really good. And this is one of your first cards here, aside from the World, that is showing up in the upright position. So a lot of this is mental, right? A lot of this is, it could be over emotion as well. Some of you are just over it. You're over it. You're ready for a new cycle. You're ready to bring in this abundance. You're ready to have more peace in your life because there's been a lot of conflict in the past. Some of you have already walked away from a situation, but you're just tying up some sort of loose ends. Okay, but the Queen of Coins, I feel like this is your energy that you are embracing here. Could be someone around you as well. But you're not wasting your time, your money, your energy by putting your heart and soul into things that are keeping you stuck. Okay, whether it is a pattern, a belief, a situation, a job, a relationship, at work, whatever this may be here, you're getting yourself out of it. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's one of the most abundant, resourceful, practical, down to earth queen that there is. She loves the beauty around her and the joys that she's able to bring about, not just for her, but for others, right? The Queen of Coins, she has her shit together. And I feel for a lot of you, this is about you knowing that you have more than what you think it takes to move forward into this new energy here. Because sometimes maybe you haven't always been the best with your money, but that's shifting here because I feel like the beliefs are shifting around you, around, your energy frequency. There's something you're reassessing and taking a good, strong, solid look at that's going to help you out. And this could be professional advice you're getting as well. Now, what we have here in your hopes and fears is the Strength. This is one of my favorite Strength cards. I have a couple of them, and this is one because look at this guy. He's missing a limb. He's missing a leg. But is he letting that stop him from not just walking, not just showing up for life, but he's running. He is running, not even just on a track. He's running in the sand, on the beach. If anybody's ever ran in the sand and the beach, whew, that's a workout. So this guy is going above and beyond, and that's what you are being guided to do. Trust in your power, trust in yourself, trust in your body, trust in your purpose. Because you have this unquestioned confidence, even though at times you feel like you've exhausted that endurance. And maybe you have in this area, which is why you're walking away from it. But now you're stronger than you think. You're coming out stronger from situations that have held you back. This is about you not questioning your path forward because you know there's that deep knowing that you're going to do it. You're going to move forward. There is abundance, even if you have to work a little bit harder than most, but it's going to pay off and you're going to have more than most. Don't give up. Don't give up on that dream. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your goals. Don't give up on having that job that you love. It's coming in here. And your final outcome, Sagittarius, the Six of Cups. There's cherished memories here. This is acts of kindness. This is the card of, gratitude as well. Six of Cups can be second chances. There could be something that you've always wanted to do, maybe even since childhood. Go back to your childhood dreams. What did you always want to become? Or who was it that you always said, this is what I want to do and be. This is what makes me happy. So do a little bit of evaluating. Do a little bit of exploration. If some of you had a job or a career path that maybe you've put on the back burner or maybe you've applied for that you've always wanted to get into this company, this organization, or become this entrepreneur in this area, it's time for you to pick up that pen and write that next chapter out because you are the creator. You can cherish those memories, but you can also bring them to life. Don't get lost in the past of what didn't work, right? Don't get stuck in the past on the challenges or the beliefs of whatever they may have been. Maybe it's societal beliefs, perhaps it's familia, whatever it may be that gets you caught up or tripped up in your head. Don't worry about other people, right? A lot of times other people, they can project. They can project their own jealousy, their own insecurities, or they try to live through you. This is your journey and your journey alone. Right? This is about you doing what you feel is empowering, is focused, is intentional to your soul's journey, to your soul's path. Six of Cups, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. This is about overcoming some of that, maybe even childhood wounding. And some of you are actually taking pain and you're turning it into gain. So for example, maybe you've had a very tumultuous upbringing. Maybe there was a traumatic event. And instead of sulking in it, right, instead of limiting yourself in that energy, you're taking responsibility by saying, yes, this happened to me. It happened for me. It happened for my growth. It happened for my, evolution. But now I'm going to do something with it. I'm going to write that book on my experience to share it with others, share my story. I am going to become an alcoholic substance abuse counselor because that's what I grew up with. I am going to help other families and help children in need because I suffered and I want to help other people not suffer. So there's a situation here that you may be called to embrace. Some of you, this could be what's happened in your personal life. And even for myself, going through some very challenging karmic relationships actually prompted me to go deep within my heart chakra and start a YouTube channel. And so out of some sort of chaos, some sort of challenge, some sort of trauma or deep difficulty, some of you are turning that into abundance. Six of Cups, final outcome. I love this. There's your award. Maybe you don't see it coming, but it's quite beautiful here for you. Let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have here? Wisdom of the Oracle. Don't sit in your own... I try not to swear much on this channel, but I'm getting a lot of swear words. I actually am quite a sailor. Don't sit in your own you-know-what. It's time for you to clean it up. It's time for you to take that responsibility of whatever you need to do to get it done. Exhale the good stuff, or inhale the good stuff, exhale the bad, right? This is an opportunity for you to get rid of the sticky stuff, the feces, we'll call it, right? Get rid of the nastiness and move forward into something where you're able to breathe, where you're able to feel more alive. You're able to, get out of this cycle. For some of you, it was a karmic cycle as well because you have the round and round card. Round and round and round. We don't want to go round and round any longer. For some of you, you may be born on the 25th. You could be a 7 life path, or you may be in a 7 personal year. Also, 2023 is a 7 year globally as well. So some of you, really went through a doozy this year, didn't you? This is about the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. And the prosperity message for you, Sagittarius, is this. If you are in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it's because you're being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is a perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be a part of your journey towards prosperity. Who helps you navigate? Who sabotages you? Who supports you? What are the familiar signs and your responses to them? When you find yourself in a repeat pattern of the past, it's a good time to get a coach or a mentor who can help you see what you can't on your own. Repeat what works, not what doesn't. Then you will free yourself from the old cycles and cease going round and round. We literally said all of that. That's why you have the 6 of Cups. So you don't repeat a pattern from the past, that you can grow, learn, and evolve from it because you have the strength. You have the determination to do so. You have the mentor here we talked about earlier as well. For some of you that are having a struggle with the 5 of Cups energy here, the loss, you're struggling healing a cycle, I'm going to read to you the protection message because sometimes we need to hear things that can be, for our highest good, and this is one of those times. Are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons that you don't need to relearn? You have to surrender now, Sag, to the fact that you are the common denominator for all those repeat performances. Be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in because you can now see the cycles that you wish to exit. Once you figure out that you have the power, right? I have the power. Yes, you do. You have that strength showing up in your strengths here. Be happy. Once you figure this out, you can cease going round and round and be good to yourself, right? You possess the key to your freedom, Sag. It's not about blame, but accountability. You can have the abundant life filled with love and prosperity that Spirit so wants for you. Yeah, beautiful. Stop going round and round. You've completed a cycle here. You have what it takes. Absolutely. Let's get a few messages here from your spirit animals. And at this time, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes, Sagittarius. Take a nice deep breath in from your solar plexus chakra, the belly area. A nice big breath. Hold it for as long as you can and release through the mouth with a nice big sigh. And I want you to focus on that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps your animal swims deep in the sea. Your animal could be wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Perhaps your animal has crossed over the rainbow bridge. Maybe they're currently at your home, or maybe you've crossed their path in the great outdoors recently. There is no right or wrong answer, Sag. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of each month, all you need to do is drop your power animal in the comment section below and I will enter you into that giveaway. So please make sure you've hit the subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification when it comes out on the 1st. All right. You have the lion showing up. Some of you may be 37 years old, 44, 52, or 68. You have the lion. Some of you may even have strong Leo placements, but it's a reminder of that strength that you have. And it says, be generous. Be generous to yourself. Be generous of spirit. Spirit is being generous with you at this time. That's that 6 of Cups as well. Kindness. Being kind. You have the strength to overcome any challenge or setback, Sag. You have Panther. Very powerful Black Panther showing up. It says, reclaim your power. Yeah, reclaim that power because somewhere along the line, it got a little bit congested. You may have felt like you lost it. You may have taken a couple hits to that solar plexus chakra. Reclaim your power. Know your worth. Know who you are and know that you have what it takes to move forward in abundance. You have the scarab beetle. Magic works through you. Yes, it does. You are the magician of your own life. You have the ability to manifest. We're constantly manifesting based on our thoughts, our actions, right? The law of attraction here is always at play in your life. Make sure what it is that you are manifesting is what you want to see. If not, make some new choices, new decisions, new thoughts. Because you are a magical, magical creator. And lastly, Wombat Spirit says, be at home. Some of you, this is working from home. For others of you, this is coming home to yourself, your truth, your soul's self in a sense. Some of you are meditating more as well. You're tuning into your higher self. You are listening to your true north. Be at home. I'm also getting here, authenticity is very important. Be you. Just show up and be you because you're going to attract the right people. Don't try to dim your light. Don't try to be someone you're not because you have what it takes here, Sagittarius, and the right people, the right business, the right places are going to love you for all of you, all of what you bring to the table. be at home. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there, excuse me, to those that need it most. Do drop your power animals in the comment section below to be entered into that free reading giveaway. Thank you so very much, Sag, for your time, for your love, for your support. Till next time.